Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. As you see, we already got some snow. Snow is not the problem, it's the cold. We're expecting next week -15 Fahrenheit, so that's cold. Before it gets really bad, gotta figure out how to push this tank of a vehicle inside my garage so I can fix it up over the winter. There's the salt shakers. Man down! You're almost there. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. Just keep going on. Look at this guy. And look at this. I charge extra for this. This car has been here in my driveway for how long? Like 5-6 months?
Something like that?
Yeah, about 6 months or so. So yeah, this is the mess I gotta work with. At least it's got a nice turbos. So that's it.
Yeah.
That's it for today. We get to work tomorrow.
500-600 horses.
Right now it's, what was it, 400 and...
Something like that, 430.
It was 430 dynoed last time. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. There's a lot of ghetto stuff going on, but we'll fix it up. Got the Stealth inside the garage. Front end lifted. It starts by taking the wheels off. All the suspension comes off. Transmission, or maybe just pull the motor and transmission out together, but I still have a lot of disconnecting to do. So yeah, this car has been waiting for me for a while outside. Yeah, other than head gaskets leaking, there's a lot of things wrong with this car, like throwout bearing. I think apparently this car has a south bend clutch, and not sure what's going on here. Somebody else worked in this car other than me. This is a fuel pump wire. It's got a Valbro 255, I believe, and I just noticed, I don't know, not gonna name any shops or what, but how do you just leave that positive wire to the fuel pump like that? No insulation whatsoever, just dangling like that. I don't know. Other thing I realized, that whoever did the radiator fans, they just zip tied it to the radiator, destroying this thing. So they're Chinese eBay fans. The turbos are good. I think these are Hirashis or something. Are they Hirashis? Arashi, yeah. So the turbos are good. The clutch is good, but fuel pressure regulator is good. Injectors, got the AM standalone ECU. But yeah, so I'm just gonna pull it out. I think I'm gonna rebuild this motor and we'll see what happens. It's got the CX Racing, I believe. Intercooler. Gonna replace all these for better, like 4 plies, get good, and fix this oil cooler just dangling in there. I know he's got a new set of wheels, tires. These used to be mine back in the day, long time ago. I had these on my VR4 3000. It's got the good coilovers. I believe these are K-Sport or something, not sure. I think that's what they are. But yeah, a lot of work. Yeah, I powder coated this a long time ago, like 2012, 13. He wanted this color, don't know why, so we'll probably change that. Not sure what the blue, where that come from on the intake manifold. But yeah. Alright, so let me tell you a little bit about this car that I'm working on today. It's a 1991 Dodge Stealth RT-TT, all-wheel drive, twin turbo. It's a copy of a 3000 GT, built in Japan, just like 3000 GTs. Mitsubishi built them for Chrysler. Back in the day, they were incorporation. And as you can see, even the tag says Mitsubishi. If I can get to it, yeah, 6G72 engine, exactly. Other than bumpers, steering wheel, side skirts, the rear tail lights, the wing, everything else is pretty much the hood. The later on, the 96 had different headlights, the front turn signals. Mitsubishi had those Lexan plastic headlights, and 94 actually, they switched in 94, and Dodge Stealth had the good glass headlights. So other than that, pretty much it's the same thing. Interior, just steering wheel, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Just like Eagle Talons and Eclipses and Plymouth Lasers, just the bumpers and small details had difference, but drivetrain is pretty much Mitsubishi. Yeah, that's it. So I did this car, I rebuilt this motor in 2012, I believe. But back in the day, the owner, we didn't have much money, honestly. This car, he bought it from some kind of repair shop or towing company. Timing belt broke off and destroyed the valves, the heads, pistons, everything. So we pieced these together from different places, heads, and I've rebuilt it. The heads, the block has never been decked. That was a big mistake. The pistons are brand new. Bearings, so the gaskets I believe were some kind of auto parts store company, not the good quality ones, so they start leaking coolant. Big mistake was not to deck the block, but like I said, didn't have much money, so we used what we could. That was another mistake I'm never gonna make it again. So now he has money, he wants to throw at it. He just car was dynoed at 430 something horsepower. He wants way more, so now he wants it to build it right. We're gonna deck the block and just do it all over again, but with better parts. So I'm not gonna lie, I messed up back in the day. Wish we used the right parts, but didn't have much money, so we did what we could. Then he upgraded the turbos, cranked the boost up, upgraded the clutch, and now engine is leaking coolant. I pressure tested it. That's why all this is apart. There's a coolant coming right in this corner. Yeah, using that MLS head gasket, which is metal, and not decking the block. Don't ever do that. If I've used the Felpro gaskets, not the metal ones, it would probably still be okay, because anytime when you don't deck the block, which means resurface the block, use the non-metal head gaskets, torque them down, a lot of times you will be okay. But if you use metal head gaskets and don't resurface the block, chances are that is gonna leak, because the metal gasket, even if you use a copper spray like I did, it's never gonna seal right because it's not perfectly straight. There's always those little imperfections. So yeah, that's it. Now you just gotta tear everything apart and do it again. Before I take this engine anymore apart, I want to show you guys. You can pick one of these super cheap, Amazon, eBay, whatever. It's a pressure tester for coolant. See, this is the adapter, I believe. That fits in here. You get all these different adapters. I just wish their box was better than the cardboard box that you get. So I'm gonna put some pressure and we'll see where the leak comes from. And that's half a bar. Let's do about 10 psi or 15. Yeah, 15 is just end of the green. A nice drop just now. Yeah, if I can get my lights right. Yeah, so yeah, that's where the coolant is coming from. So you guys can see. So yeah, my head gasket is leaking. It's leaking coolant. That's what you get for not using quality gaskets and not decking the block. Using a metal head gasket was a big mistake back in the day. But like I said, we didn't have much money. So just try to finish the car. Don't ever do it again. Now just do it right way and do it good. Looking at this wastegate, I don't know, hopefully I don't have problems with the clearance issue, because the radiator that I'm putting, it's a 3-row plus the shroud plus the fan. It'll be pretty close. So we'll see at the end. Getting all the silicone hoses as well, all new clamps. But yeah, this radiator is in really bad condition. These Chinese eBay fans, when I say eBay, I say Chinese ones that said 12 volt, usually it said 12 volt 80 watts on them, and I'll show you in a bit when I take it off. Then you know those are not, they don't pull much. I like to use Paul, Italian, and there's another Italian brand, I can't think of it, but they're really similar, and actually almost identical. I'm sure they're made in the same company. I don't know, I could be wrong, but just different name. They really do pull some serious air. They do make a lot of noise, but they're good fans. I'm gonna be needing these hoses again. The new ones, new radiator, new fans. Yep. So yeah, these are the fans I was telling you about. What did I say? 12 volts, 80 watts. I don't know what was going on here, honestly. How do you bang the radiator so bad trying to pull a zip tie through? This was a bad idea, and that any time when you run fans without shroud, that does not do a good job. I mean, these fans, they don't work good, they don't pull a lot, but if they had a good shroud all the way around, sealed up, they would do better than this way, but they still suck. Also, getting rid of this Chinese blow-off valve and put in genuine grady, whatever it's. Not even sure. This sealed. It's not pretty good. It does. So yeah, and this thing was facing towards the battery, but I don't know if you can, you should be able to just clock it the other way, so it's not pushing towards the battery being like so close, face it the other way. So yeah, that's another thing we're gonna do. this intake's already got 3SX EGR delete, so that's one thing we have to not worry about. Yeah, you have to take the intake manifold to get to these injector plugs, so I can move this firing harness out the way and just disconnect everything before I hook up my engine lift so we can pull it out. But I think I'm gonna take the transmission off first. I've done it both ways, so it really doesn't matter. I think it's just easier if you take the transmission off, but when I decide to put it back in, I'll probably put it all together. Okie dokie. Despacito. Motherfucker. Okay. So we gotta go up. Keep going. Just, yeah. It's gonna be pretty close, man. Watch the cable, watch the cable, watch the cable. Lift it up, lift it up, lift it up. Go. Oh. Oh my God. What a massacre.
Ditch myself. My mother downstairs.
What is this? Competition. Oh, it's competition. Huh. Got the engine out and the transmission. What a mess. What a mess. So yeah, the throwout bearing is all melted. I think some parts were plastic. It was a pain in the butt. I've taken this engine out before, I swear it was way easier. Well, I guess the clutch is competition and not southband, like I thought it would be. But it's gonna be fun. We'll put the wheels back on the car and roll it out. Wash it sometimes in the spring. Just pressure wash everything. Everything's frozen now, being -10. He's so stressed, he's having a cigarette. Yeah, the clutch is competition and not southband like I thought it would be. Throwout bearing is all melted, so we're gonna reuse the clutch. Hey, give me 12 mil, let me take this off. Take the clutch off and see. My gun and 12.
Oh, you done?
Yeah, the little one. There's your mom. Not sure why some boats have washers. I know locking washers, but some. Crap. Man, it's pretty close. Clutch is good. Competition clutch. Let's push it. Let's push it.
Push down.
Yeah. Okay. Go slow. Ayo. slow, that's what she said. Go slow. I'm super good. How did you? No, it's okay, we can go backwards. You'll keep spinning, it's fine. Come on. What the hell did you? What up, man? It's gonna hit my baby. That's it for this video. We're all done for today. Next thing to do is tomorrow morning get up early, clean this mess up, start taking this motor apart, and just gotta take it all apart. See what all the parts I need and what not, and just order everything. Thanks for watching my videos. If you like my work, please like, subscribe, share. Peace out.